Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am, doing a TBR video as I do most months that I completely ignore throughout the month. But this time I've got stipulations. This is my last month before the month of ApollyCon, which means it's like crunch time to read any of the authors that I wanted to read prior to the signing. So I've got a mission. I've got a list and a goal in mind. Okay, so I'm going to start with books that are definitely going to be happening, and that is the Gathering of Dragons series. This has nothing to do with the Polycon. She's not signing there. I am just reading this, well, specifically book one with my book club this month, just because I've always wanted to, and I've been on a fantasy romance kick for quite some time, and just fantasy in general. I've been reading a lot of just high fantasy for no reason, out of the blue, felt the need. So this will contribute to that. I've wanted to read the series for a while. I know Crystal from Crystal's Bookish Life loves the series. It's one of her favorite series, and I love fantasy romance, and I want to read this. All that I really know is it's kind of barbarian-ish, very grumpy hero. Yeah, that's all I got. It's called Gathering of Dragons, so I'm hoping there's dragons in it. Don't know. And then I'm also, in case I'm in the mood for contemporary, or in case you guys, if you're in my book club, are in the mood for contemporary, I'm picking up the Nashville Neighborhood series, specifically book one, but likely the entire series, because Nikki Sloan is signing out of Polycon. So I wanted to get through these, specifically this book, because this is the one that everybody talks about out of these three. So these are going to be prioritized. Those are the only definites that I have for this month, at least the first book of those series for right now. And then let me pull up my handy dandy little list. I want to get to Ella Maven. You know how Ice Planet Barbarians like swept the world and made alien romances way more accessible to the rest of us? Yeah, I joined that bandwagon when that happened. Actually, I joined that bandwagon way before that happened, and then just kind of like watched with popcorn while everybody else devoured those books. So Ella Maven, much like Ruby Dixon, is a big-time alien romance author, and I've always wanted to read her books. I've heard really good stuff about it. When everybody looks for recommendations for alien romance, her name pops up time and time again. So I've got the Alien Ransom downloaded. I bought it during one of the many Audible sales. This is the time. This is the time to binge through that series. At least book one. I only have book one right now, so we'll see if I like it. That's on there. A random author that's not at a Polycon but I really want to get to is, don't know how to say her name, but the author of The Longing of Lone Wolves. This is the first of the Fae Guardian series that I have been seeing endless people talking about. This cover sold me. I am told that it's like The Witcher meets Fae romance. Fill in the blank. Any Fae romance you can think of. And I was just like, yes, I do need that. It's a great cover. I've heard really good stuff about it. Again, Crystal has read this and recommended it time and time again, so I'm gonna do it. That has nothing to do with the Polycon. I just really want to read it. You know what else it might be time for? The Plated Prisoner series. When is book 4 coming out? Hopefully soon. I didn't look up the release date, and I'm hoping that it will coincide with me reading these, because Raven Kennedy is also signing out of Polycon, so I said, now's a good time, because I've wanted to figure out what the ribbon stuff is about, you know? So that's on there. I've got The North of the Stars by Monica James. I read Bad Saint by her a long time ago. Never finished the series. Don't really know why. Wasn't a particular reason. But this is a Viking fantasy romance. And I said, yeah, I want that. Because I just read the Bloodsworn series by John Gwynne. I know, I went off the deep end with adult high fantasy out of nowhere. Bless you. Norman just sneezed in the hallway. And that is very much like Norse/Viking inspired fantasy, and I want to stay in that because I love me a good Viking warrior. So I'm hoping this book will bring me all of that joy. Okay, I've got a few other authors that I would like to dabble in before the month of July comes upon us. One is Amo Jones. Mainly I think it's the Midnight Mayhem series in Peace Lies Havoc. It's a traveling circus dark romance series. You know, that's just designed for me. And also, Amo Jones is like the queen of dark romance. She writes a lot of very dark, taboo stuff. That series in particular appeals to me the most, so I would like to get to that. Also, possibly M. Robinson, just because I have been, again, on the dark, taboo romance kick for a while, and she's got a lot. I'm thinking particularly El Diablo or Lost Boy. Or, you know what? I also have I've got books aplenty from M. Robinson, and I've never read her, and I would like to read her, so that's on the list. Yeah, I've got choices aplenty, and we're gonna see what I'm in the mood for. I might just mess around and not read any of these because that's how my TBR videos tend to go. But those are my options that I would like to prioritize first. So if any of you guys have read any of these and think that I should like prioritize one over the other, let me know down in the comments. And I will talk to you guys in my next video.